With its watery lanes clogged by canoes and floating shops, this is Makoko, Nigeria's slum on water. At least 200,000 people live here. For them, poverty, pollution and disease is a way of life. Unyemalu Shemedi, a fisherman, lives here with his wife and 13 children.
We are a fishing community, and like the fish, we cannot do without water. Some might say we're living precariously, but we're used to it. We are very contented.
In this slum, people don't just survive, they thrive too. For the people of Makoko, life revolves around the water. They live, work, and shop in the slum. They have a saying here that you can find anything except a grave in this slum on stilts. After more than a century of non-interference, local officials recently began to take a keen interest in the slum. 2 years ago, they sent men with chainsaws to the waterways to demolish the houses, a move that left thousands homeless. 65-year-old Josephine Alati sits on the stilts that her house once stood on. She now lives in this single makeshift room with 9 of her children and grandchildren.
I was born in Makoko, and so were my parents. I know nowhere else. That's why I couldn't leave. That's why I braved the cold and rain. I would rather die in Makoko than live.
But things are beginning to improve. The government has abandoned its plan to evict the residents. They now also have a floating school. Felix Moka, an activist, has been campaigning for better conditions in Makoko for the last 16 years. He says he's now encouraged by what he sees.
The Makoko of our dream is one that actually, first of all, recognizes that these people have a right to remain in their community. A community that's functional, that is like any other community, that is serviced by the government.
But until that happens, the people of Makoko say they will continue to live the way their forefathers did, taking comfort in their communal existence. Just one more thing that reinforces the feeling that their home is somehow separate from the urban jungle beyond it. Mohammed Ado, Al Jazeera, Lagos, Nigeria.